Knott's Berry Farm is pleased to present Krazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
Howdy! Let me hear you say yeehaw! Yeehaw! We are the Hillbillies. Welcome to the Wagon Camp. Delighted that you're here. If you weren't here, we might not be here. As a matter of fact, if you weren't here, we wouldn't be here. So we owe our job to you folks. Also, Knott's Berry Farm cares a whole lot about live music. So let's hear it for you guys and Knott's Berry Farm. Make some noise! Okay, well, let's get started. But before we do anything, let's find out who's doing what. This guy right here with the mandolin. Dynamite did it! We are fortunate that Big Sandy and the Fly Right Boys are not on the road in Europe or doing something that makes this guy available. The youngest of all of us, Kevin Stewart, cute Kevin we call him. Kevin the Cutie. This guy right here behind him, this is the newest guy in the band right here. We have him do all sorts of things. As you can see, he's ready to do whatever needs to be done back here. And he keeps us together, he keeps the rhythm, he keeps the groove. He's the guy that we call Bam Bam Brad. I think this next song is in the key. What's the song that we're going to do in the key? Is it G? It's in G. Brad, it's in the key of G. Okay, perfect. All right, good. This guy right here is going to start us off on that banjo. Whistling Rick! This reaction is fantastic, and our bosses have me walking around out there so they hear your reaction. So if you could even amp it up a little more, we'd love it. That's perfect. Let's even see if we can even build it up even more. Thank you, Buena Park! That might have been too much. No, I'm up to something. All right. Lots of faces, lots of friends. And we appreciate you folks. I got to find out, though, who's here that don't realize how famous we are. Some people, it's annoying to us, truly. I had a fan that I had to push myself on at the DMV last week. I kept walking by the fan saying, hey, I recognize you. Finally, she went, oh! It was embarrassing. Anyway. Who do we have here seeing us for the first time? Thank you for checking us out. How many do we have here who've never seen us before? All right. How many folks do we have here who've seen us at one time or another? Let me hear you. Let me see. Thank you. We sure appreciate that. And you folks that cheered, so we've probably seen more than one show. And you already know that we're actual hillbillies from the mountains of Santa Monica. We want to become cowboys. Let's do a cowboy song, Rick. Let's do Ghost Riders in the Sky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweat, ooh, gross. He's trying hard, catch that hurt, he ain't got it yet. 'Cause they got right forever on that range with the sky. And the horses gonna fire as they run on you to do your ride. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky.
Sorry.
Those four girls are finally leaving. Now we can have a good time. Sure, it's the millennials. Yeah, like you're not one of them. Good grief, they were obnoxious, those poor ladies. All right, if you leave early, I'll make fun of you. But we don't expect you to stay around. You can come in for a couple of songs and leave, but you miss out on some of the most incredible entertainment. As a matter of fact, there's no level we will not stoop to in order to entertain. I was reaching right now for my teeth, and guess what? I don't have them in my pocket. They're in my fiddle case. You sit back down. You get your teeth. You get your teeth. Those are the bad people right there. We keep them right there. Especially the one with the heart. The one that's got the orange heart. That's her trademark. That's how she's known. She tags everything with an orange heart after a crime. The orange heart. Terrorist. Terror. The orange heart terror lady. You have to keep her away from all the other people. Have two people on both sides of her to detain her at all times. All right, that was weird. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot what we were doing. All right, here we go. Let me start this one just like this. Since I don't know when I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. And that train it keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. Anybody here from Texas? Any Texans? Anybody here from Texas? There's one right there. That's what they look like. Look at him. Which town are you from? Amarillo, Texas. All right. We're going to do a song by a famous Texan. You're too young to understand who we're about to give a tribute to. Bob Wills. See, he's shaking his head going, You remember the song goes, Amarillo by the big... Okay, at least you know that, all right? We don't. But anyway, this song that we do that in Texan, we do it in Texan, which is a whole different language. It's a beautiful language. It's a simple language. This particular song, Bob Wills, the king of Western swing, known for making this sound. He would chatter through the whole song, but you knew that it was before television, it was on the radio, so you knew which band it was. It was Bob Wills of the Texas Playboys, and we're going to have Dennis become Bob Wills. I shall be the critter in the band. We're going to have Bob Wills take it over from here.
Time for Bob. We'll let them leave. They're going to go watch TV. Time. Yeah. See you again. Bye, Leo. Oh, this is a hard job, isn't it? Hey, we're on the radio. It's Bob Wills. Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. We're going to do one called San Antonio Rose. Featuring Kirk. That's the old train outside going by. San Antonio Rose. Rick, you ready to kick it off over there on the guitar? Okay, we got Cute Kevin on the bass. Everybody that's listening in. Bam Bam on the old drums. I'm going to count it in on 5. Here we go. 1, 2.
Where in dreams I live with beneath the stars all alone, where I found beside the Alamo, and shimmering strange as the moon up above, and a moonlit path that only she would know. Still hear my broken song of love. So sweet and tender, like petals found apart.
That's right.
Sweet was the end of my love. My old broken dreams into words I know.
Tell them that sad
still live in my heart all alone. And then the moonlit path by the Alamo, and Rose, my Rose of San Antonio.
San Antonio, that's right.
To words I know, still live in my heart all alone. And then moonlit path by the Alamo, and Rose, my Rose of San Antonio, and Rose, my Rose of San Antonio.
Krazy Kirk. Thank you for listening.
Where have you been? We've been worried sick about you. You're all right. You're all right. At least you're okay. You're all right. Okay. All right. You have a date. We're going to see who your date is. We're going to wait and see who you're going to pair up with. Let's see who her date is with. Oh, she didn't have a date. She's walking. She's just leaving. She was pretending she was finding a seat, but she was. I can't believe that. All right, I got over it. All right. There's a rumor going on about us. The rumor is that let me just say this. It's not a rumor. It's truth. It's fact that we rock and roll every night. And we party every day. 2, 3, 4. Show us everything you got. Keep on dancing till the roof gets high. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you wanna go for a spin. Party's just begun, let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. Keep shouting, you keep shouting. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You say you might be mine for a while. Living fancy girl, like your style. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You show us everything you got. Baby, baby, that's quite a lie. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. Keep shouting, you keep shouting. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Keep shouting, you keep shouting. Wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. What's in Rick? All right, we're always looking for songs to make into bluegrass songs, and through this process, what we have found that makes really good bluegrass songs. Bluegrass songs. Let's do a bluegrass song. This is where all this stuff came from. Denny's gonna sing one called "Oh, What You Got." Oh, what you got, come on, baby. Oh, what you got, and it don't mean maybe that I'm thinking about you. And I'm on my way. Don't sail the house, don't wreck the car. Stay there, honey, right where you are. Oh, what you got, I'm coming home to stay. It's funny, there's in my mind. I can see you, that's a mighty good sign. That I need you, that's why I can't wait to get back home. So squeeze yourself real good in time, and I'll be home before daylight. If you hold what you got, I'm coming home to stay. Hold what you got, I'm coming home, baby. Hold what you got, and I don't mean maybe that I'm thinking about you. And I'm on my way. Don't sail the house, don't wreck the car. Stay there, honey, right where you are. Hold what you got, I'm coming home to stay. Let's whistle on Rick.
I'm on fire, and this time things are gonna be alright. Oh, what you got, I'm coming home steady, that's right. Well, oh, what you got, I'm coming home, baby. Oh, what you got, and I don't mean maybe, baby, thank you little house, and I'm on my way. Don't sail down, go rent the car, stay there right where you are. Oh, what you got, I'm coming home straight as cute Kevin. Come on, man. My turn. I can ask this question. Are you related to her? Are you related to her? Is that your mom? You know how I knew that? By the purple in your hair. That you carry that trait. That's a dominant gene, I'm sure. And, she's even, she's a hairdresser as well. Interesting. And you do her hair as well. Did you get that? Did you color her hair? Looks like you did. Looks like you got a little missed a little bit right there in the top of the middle. Oh, it's supposed to be like, I'm sorry. Artists. Hairdressers, good grief. You're so... All right, you guys, let's have this. First off, I've been able to I've been able to have eye contact with every single person in this audience at least 4 times. You're all expected to be at our last show, our 8 o'clock show, which will be closed with The Devil Went Down to Georgia. With not just The Devil Went Down to Georgia, with teeth. Teeth. I know that some people are looking at me blankly when I say teeth because they're going, they haven't seen us, and you'll see shortly, eventually, because I do it every show, I have to do a little thing with the teeth. And but right now, this is a true moment in music. We have world-class players. These guys are the finest players anywhere you'll find, not just in California. Let's hear it for this incredible band. This guy can play the fiddle like nobody's business. Yes, we have a question down here. Hold on, please. Yes, please. Have I ever been to Europe like him? Well, yes, but not like him. I didn't play. I went with a study tour in high school, but nobody ever wanted me to play in a band or be seen. Thanks for bringing that up. What a downer! What a big downer. Anyway, so if anybody can give me a gig in Europe, that would sure be nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Dynamite Denny with the Orange Blossom Special.
This thing's gonna go quick.
That's too much gathering. Spread out. All of you.
Oh, that's funny.
Time for the train thing.
Look at him go down. You're never gonna forget this way. Look at him. Pretty good.
I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player also. But I'm not very good. Let me give an example of why I'm not very good as opposed to trying to explain it to you. Let me check my tuning. Dennis, can I hear your A, please? It's fine. That wasn't good enough for my brothers, so they went out and bought me this set of teeth. I believe we call this a prosthesis. Let me show you how these have improved me as a fiddler. All right, y'all, here we go. All right, purple hair. Quiet, please. Three people just saw me do that to them on the roller coaster. They just saw this. They are in trouble right now. Wondering what's going on out there. What did you do wrong? What did you do? Why did they put you over there? Why are you in the pokey? We know what a camp is, but why are you in there? Huh? You don't want to talk about it, do you? You don't want to talk about it? Okay, fine. These teeth make eye-out contact a lot more intense. You can feel it. sound effects portion of the show. This is the sound that I will do now. One of my well-known sounds is the sound of a cow, a bovine, if you will. Oh, now here comes that stupid roller coaster. Hold on.
That's the name. That's a roller coaster.
All right, let's move on. Here's the sound of a cow. That cow just won't move along, so I have to use my cattle driving whip, y'all. So I get right behind that cow, and I go, and then the cow goes. That was cussing and cow. If that cow still won't go, then I have to call the cops, and I will. Requesting backup. Requesting European cop car. Now if that don't work, we all have to sing. Help me everybody, sing with me. Sing. Do-da-do, do-da-do, do-da-do.